We are here at track number 4 for bout 2 of day 1 of the Great Southern Slam. It is Murder City Roller Girls from Adelaide, South Australia, taking on the Western Sydney Rollers. I believe they're from Sydney too.
I believe they are, because that's what it says in their name. You just said it now.
I am. I'm Pants, by the way, sitting alongside me is Tees. So we're going to help bring to you the action. We are not streaming live, but we're going to be broadcasting coming your way on the YouTube. So thank you very much for clicking on that link. Because then we can bring you some derby.
Yes, we can. We'll try and bring it to you as nicely and interesting as possible.
Says you. I can't.
You do more talking than me, so you're more interesting.
All right, so the team is currently in their areas. The homicidals from Murder City doing their little chart. They are ready to go. They're coming out onto the track and get set. So we Bodacious, Sizzler, Zoomy Zoom Zoom, and Lady B. Vengeance. Lady B is what we call it. And jamming will be Melody Malice. Elemental is going to be jamming for West Sydney. And we are going to have alongside her Crash Test Dolly, Honey Punch. And number 4, that is Dodo Kenobi. And we're also going to have 4, which is Nightmare. So already the big guns are out, I would say. Thank you very much for joining us from Sydney. If you're here with us on the YouTubes today, I hope you're enjoy the action here. We'll certainly bring it all to you. And wherever you are around the world, thanks for coming along. This is Adelaide, South Australia, Wavell Showgrounds. It is June something. Queen's birthday long weekend.
June the 11th today.
Oh my God, is it already?
The most beautiful place to be in the world right now is right here.
And inside a large box. Inside a large box filled with derby. No, it's a large box filled with derby girls. You can't be upset about that. All right, so after that little false start, we are off and ready to rock, waiting for the jam timer. And we will get things underway. Here we go. So immediately Melody Malice is looking for that inside line, inside outside. Meanwhile, at the back, it is hard work for Elemental to get through. So Melody Malice has made her way through as lead jammer. As Sizzler gets sent off, so already Murder City with lead jammer and with a penalty under their belts, but it's the points on the board that are going to count. Cutting penalty now getting called against Elemental. Tees.
We have ourselves a power jam.
Yeah, mate. So big opportunity. But Dodo Kenobi really getting the best of Melody Malice there for a little time. Finally she's through, so that's a 5-point Murder City pass. I believe it's called a pass. I'm going to use this intonation because I don't really understand what I'm doing. Dodo Kenobi recycling Melody Malice on the outside, so she's starting to come back again on her scoring pass. Big hit from the pivot. That was Honey Punch. So that is called off by Melody Malice. 4 points more to the Murder City Roller Girls. So they're going to be on 9. Western Sydney yet in trouble to score.
We have ourselves a power star.
Oh yeah.
Roller Girl with the legs on the line. There's some old school derby happening here.
Yeah, a bit of a...
Pretty much. It's about a minute.
It's getting towards the middle. I don't know if it's semi-old school. It's about 3/4 old school. Whistle blows, looks at death, getting a chance to do that. Big run up, great work. Trying to clear out the line was S16, that's Candy Rush. But looks at death, forced to the back and forced to start again. She's trying to get past number 2-1, Household, and finding it pretty hard going. Meanwhile, West City's jammer has been released and Elemental is through, picks up lead jammer. Big messy tag. Blockers.
Very hard. Alexa is dipped down really low. Clears the pack on the outside. Whoa, massive hit there by Destruction.
Yep.
Yeah, Destruction.
And Beck's Raider picks up a penalty for Murder City, so maybe in a push, I think. But she's going to sit down. So we have Queen Missile lining up on the jam line against Lease Lightning for West Sydney. Only two blockers on for Murder City at the moment, but she's got Bo and Sizzler on, so that's a good thing for Murder City. If you want two blockers, those are the two you want. Queen Missile launches just off the back of that come against a big outstretched shoulder of 5-2 honey punch. That was more than a honey punch. That was a big old thing there. She got called for an out of play penalty. Yep. Lady. So yeah, Bo's called, and now Queen Missile's called for a forearm. So it's a power jam to West Sydney. Great opportunity for them to make the most of it as they get a 5-point pass under their belt. Least Lightning, beautiful stance on those skates as she speed skates around and goes through again. Sizzler, the only blocker versus 3 for West Sydney. She's now joined by a couple of her cohorts now. Candy Rush and Beck's Raider back on track. So we're back to 3-on-3. And Least Lightning hits his dad and Beck's Raider doing damage. Sizzler also. And Least Lightning is now through. And Candy Rush being called for a penalty, so that's 2 penalties in this jam for her. Queen Missile back on the track, and she's just got Honey Punch to get past, but it's hard work. Honey Punch doing some great work.
She makes a pass. Oh no,
it's a cut again. So Queen Missile also getting busted. Could have talked by the rest, but it's another.
This will be to Western Sydney Rollers.
So it's 20-point jam to Western Sydney. They're on 24 points, 9 for Murder City. And we have an official timeout. They got some things they want to talk about. Western Sydney bench just shouting a couple of instructions there. Just like to do a quick little shout out for boxes and more supplied cardboard seating for people who like to sit on the ground and don't like to get their bums frozen off. So
we also need to thank Nikki Wallace design. Thank you, Nikki Wallace.
Co-Print has designed and printed our banners and all of our leaflets and so forth, handouts, pamphlets for Great Southern Slam, so we are immensely grateful for them. We're almost set to get underway here, but yep, there goes the whistle. So
Melody must be devilish.
So I believe Queen Missile did not have to sit a penalty there. She was the jammer on the last jam, so maybe just a no pass penalty on that one. Whistle blows, so Melody Analysis on the inside, and Devilish Desire on the outside. And Melody Analysis is being busted for a penalty, cut track. So Western Sydney blockers have been able to draw out a number of cut penalties on the jammers from Murder City. Early on, this is something that Murder City need to adjust to and understand that this is what the refs are calling. This is what the Western Sydney blockers are getting them to do. They're going to have to adjust accordingly. Power jam to Western Sydney. Just one more to go up and forced to the outside. So that was great work there by Lady Vengeance there. She recycles back a low way. And she's going to try again. Western Sydney, absolutely stomping their feet on the box as well, trying to G up their jammer. She's working hard. She's taking a couple of deep breaths on the outside. Zoom this time during the recycling. As Melody Analysis on track, forced off on the inside. She's keeping a very careful eye on things here, maybe to get back and not get cold. And 0 points for Murder City, 5 more to Western Sydney, and they are 5 points ahead now to 8 versus 9. early on in the first half here. I'll get my brain in order at some point, Tees, trust me. Elemental and Bex rated now. Bex rated is going for her first turn as jammer. And here we go. Both skaters trying the inside line, but Bex is just absolutely getting slammed here by destruction. But she managed to get through on the inside, so well done, and lead jammer to Motor City. Meanwhile, Rose hits the shoulder, been called for a penalty. She's off to Motor City, she won't waste this time. Elemental is through now. She's not the lead jammer, but she's about half a lap behind here. Bex Ray is trying to make her way through, getting as many points as she can. Elemental has met the back of the pack and is through, as is Bex, so it's 4 points apiece.
Destruction is really proving herself to be a hard person to get past. Very hard skater. She's strong.
2, 3. Well done, Bex. Able to pull it off and get 3 more points from Motor City before Elemental could get any from Western City. That was very good timing. So Western City is now on 36 points. Motor City 20 points behind on 16. Least Lightning and Queen Missile lining up on the jam line.
Both 42. There you go.
Hey.
Something different.
It's the meaning of life, as is dirty. The meeting of shoulders from Queen and Lise as well. Both trying to work through their packs, but both packs very strong. And 4-2 cutting, so that is the green 4-2.
So that's power jam to Queen for Motor City Roller Girls.
Queenie coming to the back of the pack. Meets. And a back block being called against Queenie, so that was number 5 hitting the deck, Pixie. And Queen Missile is off. So Lise Lightning is back on in just a sec. There she goes. And we're going to start another scoring. I'm not sure actually if she even made her initial when she got called for that penalty. So we'll see what the referee decides to call. She may have to do her initial pass here. So, and she is through, and yes, it was the initial pass. So Polly, the referee, signaling very clearly that was definitely the initial pass. Queen Missile is back on track. So we're going a full 2 minutes, no lead jammer. And we've got all the skaters back on track. Trying to get the honey punch they're trying to signal, but Queen Missile, and Queen Missile is recycled again off the outside, so she's back again. A 4-point pass to Lise Lightning, and Western City rolls. Yep. Great work combining Zumi and Bodacious. Bodacious getting called for blocking out of play, so she's going to have to sit down just that little bit too far. 2 minutes have finished. And we got points for both teams. So, Western Sydney currently on 41. Motor City, it says on 16, but we'll just wait for the points to go up. We're heading on towards Jam 7. Just under 20 minutes left to go in the first half here. Wayfair Showman is track 4. It's Devilish Desire.
Maybe I'll go.
That's all right, mate. That's why we have notes, and that's why I'm here. Here goes Zooming. Oh, Alexa's through, and she is stoked. Picking up the lead jammer, picking up some cheers from the crowd as well. And a back block as well, so she's gone. Meanwhile, Devilish Desire is through. Rose hits the shoulder picking. Oh no, that's Mischievous picking up the distraction of the pack penalty. So Motor City again with not all their blockers on track, and it's going to make a difference perhaps down the line there, Tees.
Yeah, Well, Western Sydney are really working hard there to keep Bodacious back. They really want to control Pack.
Great work from Derby coming to break up the bridge. But now a star pass is going on, so Halzo's picked up the penny, and she is through. And again, Bodacious being called up for destruction of the pack. Elixir of Death is back on track. Gets past Honey Punch, gets through the inside line. Beautiful.
That was amazing to keep that in there.
And this time, it's a bit of a shimmy shake. Jam her off, jam her on. And that was also doing a shimmy shake here. So Elixir of Death was still on the outside. That was a bit of entertainment for the crowd.
Halzo gets through, grabbing 5 points. Western Sydney as Bodacious is released from the naughty box.
Naughty Box today being brought to you by Hellcat Clothing. As well as the clinic, they also bring us over to the penalty box to you today. More points.
4 to Western Sydney and 2 to Motor City Roller Girls.
So at the moment, so the scoreboard says 58 to Western Sydney, 23 to Motor City. We are 17 and a half minutes. Newton's Nightmare and Melody Alice having a bit of a yabber and a bit of a smile on the line. Once again, just great to see teams making their way across immediately. The rapport, Derby rapport, it is real.
It's amazing. Oh, look at that recycle there. There's a beautiful rock recycled by Angel Slayer.
Nice. Meanwhile, it's Melody Alice, though, who gets through, so she is lead jammer. Western Sydney are just being holed up at the moment by the Motor City blockers, so that is great work.
Melody pulls off the jam.
Doesn't want to try and pick the extra point, but 4 is good. So they're catching up, so 27 points for Motor City. Western Sydney still on 58.
And the jam line will have a zoomy zoom up against Destruction.
Motor City fans letting Zoomy know they've got her back. Going old school because the line start here. Zooming quickly through the inside. And great work by Lady Vengeance pushing off. And Zoomy hearing it from the crowd. She loves that. Meanwhile, the pivot for Western Sydney is sent off.
That will be Halzo.
So she's formidable already, Halzo. She's great back. Honey Punch doing the job of the Zoomy.
She's great with those. She's right there every time.
Yep, and working with Lee Slightly, combining beautifully there. So Lee Slightly jamming and working like an absolute legend here. The Zoomy's trying to get on the inside and touches outside, so she has been called for the cut. And she's going to skate around. As it's going to be a jam sprint to the box. So, yeah, both jams being called for penalties at the same time. So, D-Star is going to sit down first. Oh, Zoomy also parked at the same time. So they're both being released at the same time, back on track. How about that?
There you go.
Immediately, Big Star Action is forced off the inside, so she's being recycled there. Lady Vengeance doing the damage. Zoomy is also on her knees. Back up. She's going to recycle herself just to be absolutely sure she doesn't get called for a cut track.
Lady Vengeance is, she's sticking it to Destruction at the front.
Mischievous also laying her shoulder and it's great work. It's really hard work, but beautiful little spin move. Sees it through for 4 points, Western Sydney. And Zoomy's getting called for another cut track just as the jam comes to an end.
So that's 2 points to Motor City, and I believe that was 4 to Western Sydney.
Okay, so it looks like Motor City will be on 29 points in just a moment. Western Sydney currently on 62, so double Motor City's score. Motor City with the hard yards yet to go.
be a power start here in Western Sydney. Crash test Dolly.
Yep.
On the jam line. Both teams having a little bit of chat about what they'll be doing for the next jam.
This is a timeout to Murder City Roller Girls at the moment. A bit of team love going on the track. Breaking badass for Murder City Roller Girls doing the shimmy. Getting a little score update here from the Adelaide Roller Derby game happening over on track 1. It's 49 points to Adelaide Roller Derby and an award on 24. So Adelaide Roller Derby getting the job done over, and as say representing really well here today. If you've just joined us from another video, Light City Derby, we played the first bout here today and won. So one South Australia team already has a W. Murder City Roller Girls want to get a W as well to get their campaign off to a great start. Ruby Doom does a swing and miss with her hips, so it is West Sydney with Lee Chandler. Coming to the back of the bag and try for a scoring pass here, make the most of the power jam. Candy Rush laying in the hips. Ruby Doom also trying to do their job, but it is 5 points to West Sydney.
Zumi has returned the track from the box.
Crash Test Dolly is just adjusting. Yep.
Really working hard here. Really working hard. And Ruby Doom is going to take a seat in the penalty box. Hellcat clothing penalty box.
Zoom also through, but calls it up. So, we are now West Sydney 7-2, 29 for MCRG. We are at about 12 minutes left to go in the first half. Yeah. West Sydney using quite a variety of jams here early on. Everyone's getting a Guernsey, everyone's getting a chance to get warmed up and show their thing. And already Jammer, as Pokeball gets punched down there on the ground there by Queen Missile. She picks herself up, dusts herself off, but is Melody Malice through on the inside lead Jammer, but Pokeball through. Absolutely, both skaters absolutely tearing the track, trying to get through. And a quick penalty as the jam is called off. So 1-1 to Murder City. Melody Malice bent over. She's grimacing a little. Right in the crotch.
She might have got a vagina. Am I allowed to say that?
But yeah, it looks like she's got a blow to the groin.
Low blow.
Hopefully it was not too damaging, but at least she was able to skate off over her and staying back straight
against Alzo.
Yeah,
back straight with the lead jam, shoots through the inside. Murder City Roller Girls. Alzo quickly takes off the star, and then whips it straight back on. Just practicing.
Yeah, that was the old fake panty pass. Beck Schrader's been timing through 4 points to Murder City. Alzo comes through beautifully, but just on the outside. That was Breaking Badass doing the job there for Murder City. Blockers well done. Beck Schrader through again. She now picks up a 5-point pass as Alzo picks up 4. Both jammers making their way around the opposite end, coming through as the pack comes to an absolute standstill. Beck Schrader launches his button first and picks up a 60 point.
That was almost like a standstill total brick wall there they'll come up against it.
Yeah, no real form to it all, but everyone just going, we're just going to occupy whatever line we can. Not just in my head. The score at the moment, 40 points to Murder City. WSR, West Sydney on 76. We got 10 minutes left to go. Crash Test Dolly. And Crash Test Dolly falls to the outside. Alexa Jeff also falls to the outside. Oh, baby, lady, vengeance, big recycle. Alexa Jeff is around the outside and through his lead jam, hearing it from the Murder City fans. She approaches the back of the pack, starts her scoring run on the outside, but it is a big block and wall of Western Sydney. Lady Vengeance again doing the damage on Crash Test Ollie. So again with the big recycle. Lady Vengeance does like to live clean. No pass there for Western Sydney, but 4 more points to Murder. So that is Murder City now 44 points, 76. So it's a 32-point lead to Western Sydney, but Murder City just starting to make a couple of little inroads, starting to show the form that they've been threatening this whole game. Now that they're not able to get a few penalties, stay on track, and starting to make a big difference. Fraggle Block and Melody Malice, here we go.
Here we go.
Both skaters trying to get through on the inside, not working. Both skaters trying the outside. Kind of working a little. What's going to happen?
They're like neck and neck here. Neck and neck.
Great break. Toby Kenobi doing a great block. Lady
on her backside.
But she was out of the pack, so she's still able to skate around. Oh boy, Melody Malice just trying so hard and so hard against this Western Sydney crew. They're combining beautifully. Toby Kenobi recycles Melody Malice's back. She's whipped off the panning. And that is it. So Murder City able to hold up things there enough.
4 more points for Western Sydney and 0 to Murder City on that one.
We've got 42 and 42, Leafs Lightning against Queen Missile.
Oh, we're going for standard 4 balls.
This is weird.
Yeah, this is standard for a while. Old school ball.
Leafs Lightning doing a little bit of dodging BBT, carrying and spinning on the line, but she has launched herself out there. Queen Missile trying to hitch a ride through, but it is Leafs Lightning lead jam.
Queen Missile's clear the pack. Yeah, she must be about a third of a lap behind.
Leafs Lightning calls it off before Queen Missile can approach the back of the pack.
And we're waiting to hear if she got a point. She snuck 1 point into Western Sydney there.
We've got down under Thunder lining up for her first turn as jammer for Western Sydney. She'll be up against Elixir of Death.
Yeah, Western Sydney really are mixing up the jammers, aren't they?
Well, it's a great opportunity for everyone to get a chance to shine. And if you've got talent, you've got a pool of talent that's deep. Swim to the bottom of the pool, pick it up, here we go. It's Elixir of Death on the inside. Down under Thunder, trying to make way around, but she's up against Bodacious, and that is going to be a tough ask no matter what you do. Elixir of Death is through, she is your lead jammer. Down under Thunder is also through. And as Western Sydney clear up, Elixir of Death decides, no, I'm not going to let anyone get any points at all. 0-0-0. That is it. Toby Kenobi coming on for Western Sydney. She'll be taking on that girl, Melody Malice. 4-3 pack advantage to Murder City, so let's see if they can make the most of it as we start jam number 17. Whistle blows, both skaters on the outside, but it's Toby Kenobi who's able to carve up a pack. She is through as your lead jammer.
Melody Malice working hard, just clears the pack there.
Big striding, leaping steps from Melody Malice to get past on the outside there. Big emphatic call off from Sydney jammer there as well. 2 points to Western Sydney. So they're on 83. Murder City on 44, 39-point lead.
Fragment block lining up against Queen Missile. 3 on the 4. Blocker in the blocker division. With Western Sydney having 1 in. And that is Destruction.
Queen Missile lending her hand to the initial blocking attempt, but she's forced off to the outside. Fraggle block only has 2 more players to get past. 1 more player. Queen Missile trying to get through, but she's also got 2 players in the pass. Oh dear. Queen Missile, one more player in the pass. Spinning. Yeah. And she got called for blocking out of play. So it is a power jam and lead jam to Queen Missile and Motor City Roller Girls. And 5-2, Honey Punch getting called for the no pack rally to reform. So Queen Missile has gone through. She picks up 5 points pass. And oh wow, it's raining heavily to West Sydney. They've got to watch out. Don't want the green grain of terror in the area. Zoom. The box is full. Yep. The box is full of green. Full O green, as they say. Azumi Zoom is going to be lining up as jammer for Motor City Roller Girls, and they have all their blockers on, so it is boding well for Motor City for this jam. We start jam number 19. We have 3 minutes left to go in the first half.
Zumi has got the jammer for Motor City Roller Girls.
She's putting the pedal to the metal.
The fragment block working really hard to get through. She clears the pack for her initial pass.
Clockwise block on Zumi Zoom.
Zumi gets the pull back on.
No, that was diabolical capture. But she's been called back to the track now. So it is just an absolute big old mess in the pack at the moment. As soon as Susan gets through, she picks up 4 points. 4 points for Motor City.
2 more of the Motor City Roller Girls and blockers have returned to track, so that's 4
Start pass to Honey Punch and West Sydney, so Honey Punch now making her way around. Zoom meanwhile picks up more points. Honey Punch also picks up more points. Zoom pulls it off, so that's 4 points each on that pass. So the honours very evenly shared there on that one. With Motor City, West City are leading on 95. Motor City 62 points. We're a minute 45 left to go in the first half. Tease.
Down under Thunder, lining up against Melody Mammoth. Western Sydney taking the back line, 4, and we have 1 blocker in the box for Motor City Roller Girls.
That's the clinic box for you young people playing at home. Inside the line, trying to be adopted there by Melody Malice, but not working, so she falls back, but down gets through again on the inside line.
She's just going to adjust her skates while she's leading.
And thankfully, the blockers doing a great job there at Western Sydney, so Melody Malice able to get a little bit of breathing space, adjust her skates and go through. She's only got 1 more player left to go, and that is it, calls it off. 4 points to Motor City. 0 points to Western Sydney as their jam ends up cleaning the track and going for a nice little pirouette. Maybe it's a dying swan there as she came on. 4 points to Motor City, so 66 for them. Western Sydney 95, 25 seconds left to go in the first half. We get 1.
1 more jam. 1 more jam. That's what we always want. 1 more.
1 more jam.
Lee's lining up against Alexa there. And 2 blockers apiece.
It's an official timeout. So something going on there. I think there's just a little bit of work in the penalty area inside whiteboard and making sure that everything's shaped. It's very important for all the officials to make sure that they're doing and getting everything done correctly as they go. That's how you do it, kids. At least lightning makes her dead. Here we go. Only 2 blockers on for Western Sydney, so Alexa is dead. Oh! And very good work by Lisa. She got lead jammer, got forced off the inside, called it off immediately as Lisa Lightning went through. So that was very, very clever.
Very smart play, very smart play.
And that is going to be all she wrote for the first half, because we are now half-time here at track 4, Great Southern Slam, day 1, June 11,
2016.
My God, this is fantastic, isn't it?
It is fantastic. It's very exciting stuff. It's still early in the weekend.
We've got so much derby kicking away, and we certainly hope you're enjoying it on the land of YouTube. So Melody Malice back on with Elemental, and we're starting with plenty of jammers in the box for the second half. That would be the clinic box. So, yeah, turn is 2 points for each team to get things underway. 5 seconds for the jam timer, and we're about to get things underway. Both sets of blockers doing such a great job here, making life very hard, but as Western Sydney, Elemental through his lead jammer.
Melody Malice is just cleared the pack behind her. Puts me about a quarter of a lap behind, maybe not even that.
Yep. So off we go.
And 3 points to Murder City. Through, snuck in 3 points to Strictly there. 2 to Western Sydney.
Taking up where we left off, Lee's Lightning back on track. Jamming for Western Sydney. She's going to be up against Bex Raiders for Murder City Roller Girls. Lee's Lightning, another tall girl, so block was sizing up her. And nice work by Ruby Doon to get the hips in, make life hard. But it is Lee's Lightning. Climbs over her own blocker and gets lead jammer. Bex Raiders forced to recycle. It's a big messy pack. Bex Raiders still in the middle there. And she's come through.
That pack seems to be getting faster and faster as it's going around the track.
Lee's Lightning did an inside, but is able to open up a lane, so she is now through. And she calls it off, so she picks up 5 points for Western Sydney. So they are now 1-0-1. 6-9 for Murder City.
Zoom.
It's down under Thunder.
Yeah, I was about to say down under Thunder. You beat me. You can say it for me. Yep, down under Thunder.
Also jamming in the first half of down under Thunder, so let's see if she can continue that form.
Down under Thunder trying to use brute forces to push her way through the pack. Finds a little gap on the outside. Makes her way through, grabbing the jam for West Sydney Rollers.
Western Sydney able to find the little chinks in Murder City's armour to exploit. Zoom, still got 2 to get past us as she goes. So that's enough time to see what Down Under Thunder can do. She's on the inside, forced to recycle there by Sizzler.
Zoom, just got pushed to the outside there.
Down Under Thunder calls it off.
I believe she got all the points. She got 3. She got 4 to Sydney, 3 to Murder City.
Yep, so pretty evenly matched there again. So both teams really just trying to adjust their game, trying to get some more chinks in the armour opened up, trying to find a place to get that fatal wound in, but it's not working. Both teams have their measure early in the second half. Elemental over against Melody Malice again. These two have matched up a few times already. It's been an exciting jamming every single time. Also trying to force the recycle there.
Elemental through the lead, Western Sydney Rollers.
Oh, Halzo again with the hips on Melody Malice, delays it for just a fraction of a second. Opens up that gap to about a quarter of a lap. Halzo gets, Elemental gets past one, and that's it. She calls it off before Melody Malice can get any points at all. So both teams just doing a quitted derby, just trying to hold on to that lead as Western Sydney. Murder City trying to do whatever they can to try and close the gap. It's going to be, once again, second half of grinding out dirty derby, just trying to get whatever points you can. Clicks the 4-2s again. Vids, style, and Lee's Lightning. Whistle close, and they are off again. Both jammers occupying different sides of the line. Lee's Lightning able to get through the middle, she's lead jammer, so early points to Western Sydney in terms of lead jamming. They've picked up pretty much all of them at the start of this second half.
Queen Missile working really hard, as I mentioned, to clear the pack.
The pack
is Lightning enough time to get through. Clear the pack and grab herself 4 points. Sydney Rollers.
Yeah, so the pack collapsed over Lee's Lightning, but she was able to get through and pick couple of points. Elixir and Death is coming back out. Down Under Thunder again. So like Down Under Thunder is picking up the jammer on us here for West Sydney. She's stepped up to the mark. Wants to make herself a name, which is good. Elixir of Death trying to stake her claim as well. She takes the bigger one up, goes through the inside, outside. Down Under Thunder, meanwhile, is stuck behind a big wall of blockers. Candy Rush doing her thing there, same with Rose's shoulder.
How's working really hard on Elixir of Death there and forced her to cycle.
So both jammers are on the outside, they've got to try again.
Oh, and How's going for a trip to the box.
But it is Down Under Thunder. Elixir of Death. Yeah, that was very close. Elixir of Death hot on her tail. And then Down Under Thunder says, no, I'm not going to risk this. No points.
Elixir of Death comes in with a very big smile on her face.
Oh, yeah. I mean, if you can force your jammer to call it off early and no points for anyone, that's a small victory. And you're going to take it.
Definitely smile about that.
Yeah. Now we've got Dev Lesh Jaya 69 for the West Sydney up against Melody Malice for Murder City, wearing the 247. Inside, outside for Melody Malice.
Oh,
Big hit from Bo. Beautiful work, but she got caught for a penalty point, which is a shame. Meanwhile, Zev is still stuck at the back. Sizzler this time doing the recycling duty. And Melody Malice also has been recycled to the back. Honey Punch there this time. Honey Punch is an absolutely formidable blocker. She's been wonderful to watch. Messy pack, both jammers near the front, and it is finally Deb who gets through. Looks at her bench, and bench says, nah, get some points.
Star pass.
It is the star pass.
Lady V.
Yep, Lady Vengeance picking up the jammer part. And gets called for the penalty. So she is down, and then has the power jam off to West Sydney.
Yes, unfortunate.
Dev and the West Sydney just able to push it through.
Malice, after assuming the blocking position was just working really hard there on I think it was Howzo.
Yep.
She was just like, I'm going to rest my chest again. You can cuddle me all you want.
Destruction is on with the jammer penalty for West Sydney. A little bit of track surgery going on.
And this will be a power start for Western Sydney.
Yep. West Sydney Rollers hailing from the Parramatta Penrith area of Sydney. All sorts of wonderful derby goes on over in that part of the world, and they're certainly bringing their A game here to Adelaide today. It's been great. Ruby Doom doing a great job there, but it is Destruction who finally gets through on the inside.
Lady V's released from the box, so she will assume as jammer. Oh, that was amazing there. A quick slap the knee to the ground, and up she goes, and bang, we're on.
Lady Vengeance doing the candy sneak as well, trying to fool the blockers, but they weren't having any of them. Cutting penalty against the green jammer, so Destruction is going to sit down, and it's Lady Vengeance a minute or so.
Nice bit of defensive blocking there by Ruby Doom. Allows Lady V to shoot through the inside, grabbing him.
Yes, it is. It will be because it is a power jam and the jammer is in the box.
Yes.
So it is plenty of time for Lady Vengeance. She picks up another 5 points, so that's 10 to zip on this jam. Noticing a chance to really make some damage on the lead.
Trying to reel this one back in.
Jammer back on for West Sydney. We're going a full 2 minutes though, so both lots of blocks are going to get pushed to their limits. Destruction hits the deck. We have Rosie with a shot of Ruby Doom. Lady Vengeance picks up a little whip from Ruby Doom on the way past, so it is 5 points to 4 on that pass in Murder City's favour. Lady Vengeance just stalking D-Star.
She's thinking, oh, get a bit of jammer on jammer here.
Maybe. But beautiful work. D-Star actually goes through beautifully. Lady Vengeance, meanwhile, held up on the outside, and that is it. 4 points each. It is. So we have Murder City now on 91 points. West City Rollers are on 122, so still about a 30-point lead. It's that hovering around that 30 points. Yeah. It's a dangerous position to be in because all it takes is one power jam.
One power jam
that can bring it all crashing down for West City. That's what Murder City are hoping for. But West City looks like they may have the goods. They are certainly beautifully performing today.
Obi-Wan Kenobi being held up by Murder City Roller Girls right now.
Great work by Zoom and Bodacious there on the blocking line. Queen Missile meanwhile trying to find a way through the West City Rollers. But it's hard work, it is hard work. She is definitely just the thighs just must be screaming at the moment. Oh, big block again by Honey Punch.
That was a big hit.
Oh, and again. Honey Punch now getting called for the forearm penalty, but Queen Missile is still at the back of the pack. Still trying to get through. Meanwhile, Obi-Wan Kenobi. It's a 5-point pass to West Sydney. Star pass. Zoom picks up the jab penalty from Queen Missile. After those couple of big bumps, he hits to the deck. I don't blame him.
That would hurt.
That would hurt a lot.
Zoom. There's a forward somersault and gets the crowd behind that for him.
3 points apiece on that pass. West City stoked. Obi-Wan Kenobi stoked to get some more points. And a high five from Melody Nice to Down Under Thunder as she came off. There was some good action and interaction between the teams on that particular jam.
They're all still smiling.
Good. Dev Elish Desire and Melody Nice are your jammers for this one. Melody Nice trying to get from the outside, but getting bumped. Meanwhile, Dev Elish just absolutely pumping her thighs. She's trying to get back straight and throws his shoulder.
Melody Nice going through the emergency roller.
Yep, so Melody is through. Oh, mate. It's just so much action going on. It's just, it's hard to keep on top of it. Back straight again, it falls to the ground there by the blocker, but it is Melody Malice who picks up a 5-point pass. Dev Elish Desire being held up beautifully by Ruby Doom and forced off onto the inside. She's on her knees. And
Ruby Doom really happy.
Yeah.
She drew the cut penalty.
She did. And well done, because there was a star pass in effect as well. So it happened at just the right time. And quite right, as it's calling Dev Elish Desire back onto the track. But it is another 5-point pass to Murder City. So they are now up to 10, 15 points on this jam. And she goes through again, another 5-point pass. And she is sucking down the oxygen. She is absolutely hooked, but she is just going to give it another shot. She is trying to get as many points as we can.
We have a star pass here to West Sydney.
Yep, so they're trying to get around. Also picked up the star pass this time. And it is Honey Punch this time getting called for penalty. 2 more points for Murder City. So it is West Sydney on 134, Murder City on 111. So they've worked it back down to a 23-point lead. Big jam, 17-4 in Murder City's favour on that one. So well done, Murder City.
So there's still plenty of time.
Plenty of time. And it's a time out to West Sydney. Maybe they're sensing something going on. Our wonderful camera lady, Cass, is holding up a point score. It's 156 to Adelaide Roller Derby award or an 80. So, 2020 period for them. Being an Adelaide herself, Cass is stronger beyond belief. So, at the moment, Murder City are just on track. A little bit of chat going on between Bo and Lady V. Two of the most experienced blockers for Murder City, so they are probably strategizing something that they'd like to be able to do against Western City, or maybe something that they've picked up there.
Yeah, well, they actually could be discussing their after party outfits.
He could be doing that. 80s, probably, maybe, but so yeah, both of us have got our 80s prom outfits ready and ready to go.
Yes, we have. Well, I'm still scared to wear mine.
Don't be scared. Alexa at Death is like chomping at the bit. She's stomping like a bull at the gate, ready to get it on. Elemental is the jam coming up for Western Sydney. Just waiting for the jam time to get things underway. And here we go.
Inside and outside. Which one will they take?
Alexa at Death opting to the middle. Elemental is through. Alexa at Death was also through. There's almost a half a lap advantage to Western Sydney here on the scoring pass. Elemental, 3 points. So Western Sydney trying to do what it takes just to hold on to their lead with 15 minutes left to go in the second half. They are 137, 111 to Murder City Roller Girls. Crash Test Trolley coming up against Zoom.
Both jams opting for a little bit of a run-up.
There we go. And it's the full ball approach from both teams as well. One in the penalty box for Western Sydney, and Zoom is able to take advantage, and she goes through a lead jam, and she's got about a 20-foot gap on the old Crash Test Ollie, so here we go. Scoring pass. It is a fast back, and it's honey bunch as well, so that allows the catch up. Zoom wants the points, she wants the points, but she is not able to get past the honey bunch. And that's interesting because Zoom called it as Crash Test Ollie got called for a penalty. So Melanie Malice has got the big power start, 30-second power start. For Murder City fans.
Murder City, that's what really needs. Melanie really needs to really capitalise on this one.
You can see it in the eyes of Western Sydney. They are ready to take it on.
Oh, Lady D just opens up the doorway on the inside for Melanie Malice.
That's a classic defensive move. Well done. Lady Vengeance again opening up the inside line, but this time Western Sydney wisely able to close the door on Melanie Malice, and now she is working hard just to get through. Trying to stretch out that back. And, Melanie Malice was forced, and there she is. It worked, she got the cut. So cutting the penalty against Melanie Malice.
So that'll be a power jam to Crash Test Trolley.
But she still is on her initial pass, so she's picked against Lady Vengeance. So it's going to be hard work.
Yes, it will. Lady Vengeance proving herself to be an amazing defensive blocker.
As is Bodacious, she's doing a great job. X-rated there, and Mischievous also combining beautifully. Stretching out the pack again and making it so hard for her to get through. Well done. That is a big recycle going on. Clockwise blocking against Lady Vengeance, so she's gone. Or not.
Okay, Melanie Malice being recycled for Fraggle Rock. Oh, a bit of a hop, skip and a jump. She gets through on the inside.
And that is for 5 points. Murder City, chance to claw back the lead.
Lady
Yeah, the panty sneakers on for Western Sydney. Back on the helmet.
Big hit there on...
Let's crash test Dolly, my friend. Yep. Another 5 points to Murder City. No pass to Western Sydney. So 138 still to Western Sydney. 122.
Slowly getting closer.
16 points.
With a little over 11 minutes left in the half.
Least Lightning and Alexa Dad have a bit of a smile and a bit of a yabber on the line as we go old school. Both the champions going to get a nice run up.
Completely old school.
Here we go. Alexa Dad launches just off the back, but is caught on the outside. Least Lightning on the inside. Picks up Lee Jammer.
Alexa Dad.
There is a penalty in fact.
Alexa definitely be sitting down for a full minute.
Yep.
Got the cut and got the insubordination.
Well, it is a bit difficult sometimes to hear it out. And in the heat of the moment when you're trying to jam and you're trying to find a way through, sometimes your concentration is not going to be on what other people are saying. At least Lightning has just got Lady Vengeance to get past him for scoring passes. And gets called for the penalty. Didn't hear out of play being called by the referee, so she's going to sit down. It's 5 points to Western Sydney.
Beautiful blocking there by Murder City Roller.
Yeah, Rose hip and shoulder and Ruby Doom combining very well. Rose hip and shoulder. Give Amy the hip and shoulder.
That's almost like a slow dance.
It was lovely to watch. Getting some practice into that after party again. But Rose hip and shoulder is back on. And they're going to form that triangle. And illegal re-entry there against Elemental. So, Alexa Jess is coming back on. She's going to start at the back of the bag. Least Lightning picks up another 5 points for Western City. What was that, T?
She come up really nice and hard against Destruction. Alexa Def against Destruction. There's a power between both of them there. But Destruction, she came out better.
So this time the honours with Western Sydney Rollers, a 17-point jam, so they're back down to a big lead, 157 to 122. So that is 35 points, just like that.
Yeah, that's all it takes. Jam one up against Zoomy.
We've
got a little bit of track repair going on.
And the whistle blows, and both the champions are just stationary, size each other up. A little bit of jammer, but Zuma gets past and ahead to the blocking. Meanwhile, Sizzler, big blocks, no troubles. Oh, and Diabolical Rapture as well, just laying in his shoulder. And oh, no, really?
That's power down to Western Sydney.
Just what Motor City didn't need. How's I still been held up by the Motor City block? So Zumi is going to have to sit down for long 30 seconds as well. She had to skate around the full length of the track. So how's I now lining up for her scoring pass? Approaches the bag, she's got past a couple. Still with Sizzler and Bode, she's causing a lot of trouble. And Diabolical Rapture there as well, forcing her off to the outside. Dobie Kenobi also doing great work supporting their house. She's got one amazing, and that's it. Yep. Lovely work. The pack resets. This time, Halzo's off on the outside. Breaking Badass doing the damage there. As Western City gets called for another penalty, another blocker in the box. And she's through for her initial pass. It's taken a long time. Halzo sizing it up. She's not going to call it. She hits her up ready. Yep, she does that.
Flick the hips backwards.
The extra 3 points. Well. There you go. So Western Sydney Rollers 8 points on that jam. They're up to 165. 122 to Motor City. We are just under 7 minutes left to go. I think you can see it in the eyes of the Motor City players, but they are not giving up. They are getting set and they are going to cause as much havoc as they can, as Motor City can and want to.
They can do. I've seen it before. Yeah, Melody up. Down on the thunder. Yes.
It is. And Blockers is just absolutely rip-roaring down the thunder, keeping her stuck to the inside. She's not able to get through. Meanwhile, Melody Malice trying to get through at the front, getting met by some big shoulder hits. Neither jammer are through yet, and it's going to be down under Thunder on the outside. Oh, big blocks again. That was Dobie by Kenobi, that girl. Absolutely laid Melody Malice out on the outside of the track. Rose hits his shoulder, able to draw her out. A penalty on Dobie by Kenobi, so well played.
Big hit by Lady B down under Thunder.
And she's hurting. She's hurting. She got hit to the upper thigh, I think, there. Or maybe that's a knee. But she's back on the skates. But yeah, getting a bit of assistance there from the benchy there from Western Sydney, so I hope she's all right. Maybe just copped a bit of a blow as she went down there. Meanwhile, we have Newton's Nightmare up against Queen Missile. Queen Missile is through. Yeah. All righty. And Bodacious getting called for a penalty, so that's opening up the blocking line for Motor City. But X-rated, big shoulder block, able to get the measure of Newton's Nightmare.
Queen Missile working on the west side.
Yeah, Lisa Lightning doing that. And also 6'9" Devil Hellish Desire, but it is Queen Missile through. She picks up 5 points and calls it off. So a smart move there by Queen Missile. That was pretty rough there. So she's going to grab a break and get a fresh team on as soon as Zoomson is going to come back out with the jammer sock on. Halso for Western Sydney Rollers. Nice matchup of entities.
Yeah, these two jammers up against each other are amazing. It's always exciting. Zoomy and Halso.
Slight pack advantage to Western Sydney as we're about to get things underway with some blows. Halso going straight, looking for that bounce on the outside, but was missed by Candy Brush. Breaking Badass, and then the Rose's shoulder, unable to stop the mic of Halso. She gets through. Meanwhile, Zoomson is still in the middle of the pack, trying to find her way through. Breaking Badass, trying to help out. And
Halso doing a quick transition and comes around and back.
Yep. And she calls it off. So no points to Motor City on that one. And 4 points to West Sydney, so that'll be on 174. Motor City on 127. We've been counting down to 3 minutes left to go in this matchup. Track 4 action coming to you on day 1 of the Great Southern Slam 2016.
2016. How many TGSSs have you done?
One.
Well, this is my first on the mic, but I've been to 2 before this.
Just as a avid watcher?
You could say that.
Excellent. I will. I can and did. We're set to go Melody Malice and Elemental. Both jammers trying to get to the outside, inside. That's Elemental comes up with the goodies. Melody Malice, hot pursuit. She's really right on the tail of Elemental. And lays it in. There she goes.
A bit of excitement.
Salute the crowd. That was a classic jammer move. She's got a big smile on her face. Fantastic. Motor City crowd loving it as well. Halso and Queen Missile coming out again. We're going for a 5th line start. 2 minutes 14 left on the clock, 174, 127. Western Sydney Rollers are in front. It's been a fantastic matchup.
It has been a fantastic matchup. Both teams have worked really hard for this.
Absolutely, you can see it on the bench. Both teams coming off the track and sucking down big gulps of air, big gulps of water. Whistle blows.
Missile clears the back.
Excellent start.
Bodacious trying to head to the penalty box. Leaves Murder City one knocker down. One very strong knocker.
And it looks like, is that Honey? She's not sure. I'm pretty sure it's Honey Bunch. I'm very sure it's Honey Bunch. She is off. So Western Sydney also being left with an empty space. Oh, quick missile hits the deck back first.
Thanks to Hauser, who was their opposing blocker. We just decided, oh, I'm going to block this one.
Yeah, why not?
It's make my opposing jammer just take a seat for a second.
Well, it worked because quick missile wasn't sure what to make of that. Hit the deck and just decided, well, I'll just call it off then.
And we have Melody Malice up against Elemental.
And we have an official's timeout. I want to just say a big shout out to Adelaide Showground for hosting us here. Spank Alley, Declinic and Hellcat Clothing, with all the derby gear here at Adelaide Showgrounds.
All the amazing little booty shoes.
As well as Ride Skates, they've got a beautiful setup over there, Tees. Are you looking for some skates, bud? You're always looking for
I'm always
looking for something. I'm going to start spending money on them. I'm sure they've got some good specials.
I've even used some wheels as doorknobs on my car.
That's beautiful. That's dedication to your sport. We get underway. Both jammers launching their way through, and there goes Melody Malice. She hears it from the crowd as she picks up lead jammer position. The bench is now clear as all skaters on the track. Elemental is through. She's got a half a lap to make up. Melody Malice gets the go-ahead.
Nice.
And that's 4 points. Meanwhile, Elemental is forced to recycle by Bodacious. Melody Malice off on the inside. And she's going to keep going. Oh, massive hit. That was Lee Slightly doing the damage there. Bex Rated also taking on Elemental, forcing her up on the inside. It is just big hits. No one's letting up, no one's giving up. It's 4 points to Murder City Roller Girls as Melody Malice goes around. She's going to try again and steps out beautifully. Step out, Melody Malice. 5-point pass, Murder City. As soon as picks up the penalty, she's going to have to sit down, but Elemental is forced off the inside by Bodacious again. Melody Malice trying an outside approach, not working. She's going to try again. Elemental is on the deck on the inside. Again. And again, Melody Malice trying to get through on the outside. She's only got one more to get past. That is
disruption.
Yeah, and she is through for another 5-point pass. It is 18 points to 152 to, and it's 4 seconds running down, so it's not enough.
Makes another 5 points there.
Yep, 5 points. So that is a 23 to 4 point jam to round things off. 24 to 8 points, 23 to 8 point jam as we get some adjustments on the scoreboard. So Western Sydney Rollers roll out the winners here today, 182 points. Murder City Roller Girls, very respectable and respect-earning, 157.
Yeah, they definitely worked really hard for this one. Both teams worked really hard.
And it was lovely to watch here. I certainly hope you have enjoyed this on YouTube. They're rolling with the homies over there, and they have really enjoyed coming out here. Adelaide.
Smiles. All the smiles.
That's what we want. Smiles. and some nice high fives. We're going to hear it from West Sydney. Yeehaw, say the West Sydney girls. Yeah. They're going to come out and high five as they go around. So West Sydney today were brought to you by Angel Slayer, Elemental, Molly Top, Halzo, Down Under Thunder, Dopey Punkanobi, Leaks Lightning, Mutants Nightmare, Crash Test Dolly, Fixing the Toasters, Honey Punch, Deb Ellis Desire, Destruction, Fraggle Block there, Benji's was there, Lee, Angelic, Nikki.
And the Murder City Roller Girls for this one, Lady Beanie. Warlust. This one. Candy Rush, Making Sizzle, Ruby Doo, Melody Malice, Bex Raider, Mischievous, Rose Hip the Shoulder, Queen Missile, Bodacious Bruiser, Diabolical Rapture, Breaking Badass, Zoomy Zoom Zoom, and Benji's went Neon Night Stalker, Tiger Mom, and Cherry.
That's right, Cherry Bombardment. So, Motor City, I've been given the London Bridge from West Sydney. Big respect here from the West Sydney team. They came over and they have certainly been challenged and pushed all the way by the Motor City Roller Girl homicidals today. So we certainly hope you have enjoyed the action on track number 4. Keep enjoying. It has been fun. Tease, thank you so much for commentating.
Yes, thank you.
It's been a pleasure, mate.
It's always commentating with you.
Love it. So keep watching on YouTube for more TGSS 2016 action.
About 5 minutes.
Or right now.
Or right now, yeah, it could just be streaming live.